By early February, the Russian winter offensive had spilled into the Ukraine. German armies were falling back and desperately trying to set up a new line of defense. Some armies, however, were caught in the maelstrom, such as the 1st Panzer Army, which was surrounded and cut off. General von Manstein ordered a quick attempt to link up with the men trapped in the Korsun pocket. The spearhead of the drive was the 509th Tiger Battalion. Throughout the 20th, the German Tigers battled Soviet roadblocks and counterattacks. It would take several more days of hard fighting before the 509th linked up with the men of the SS Viking Division. Tigers. Roadblocks. What does that actually mean? I'm sort of tempted to try Soviet, but I'm sort of afraid it's a similar mission as the last time, where we drove US troops through fairly sparse German defenses. So if it's just like that, it's faster if we play with the Germans. Although we have a fairly heavy Panzer division and no infantry. Yikes. Okay, we do have a couple of infantry squads. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. No artillery or air force. I guess this is where we have to go. Try to link up with these. Yes, yes. There's no point trying to stay here. I'm sure these won't be able to get out of here on their own. That's fine. But at the same time, we are lacking infantry, and I can't just sit around here doing nothing. So, who has the infantry? Make way. This is our... Who the hell is inside here? Yeah, I'm not using the command unit to move in the front. How much time do we have? 17. So quite a lot of time for a map this size. There's so many tanks. There has to be enemy tanks waiting for us. Maybe that's why we don't really want to move that infantry. We'll see. Just rush forward. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can move much closer to the first flags before we really have to worry about any enemy force coming our way or trying to stop us. Looking at that, maybe 2, 4, 5. Yeah, it'll take a lot of time to get here though. Maybe I should do a little bit of scouting around. For the most part, we'll stay in the forest for now. .76 millimeter. There's no good way to take these out. We're just gonna have to start shooting with something. Hope for the best. I'm pretty sure that's quite thoroughly suppressed at this point. It isn't. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Bigger problem is the blockade. Yeah, they do have anti-tank weaponry at this point. So nothing's going to come easily anymore. You can't just roll over them with your tanks. I really need a casualty on that gun. Or one way or another it has to be non-function on the next turn. We do have I suppose a significant amount of time here, but not enough so that we can stay here doing nothing turn after turn. Pulling over this hill could be another very dangerous thing to do. We do not want this anti-tank gun to be there to harass us at that point. Yeah, it's gone now. Excellent. Continue driving. The rest of the guys will follow up shortly. These guys can't do shit about anti-tank guns if they like. At best, it's very risky to move them forward. As they cannot, whatever happens, they cannot be the ones taking flags. That will, without a doubt, trigger some kind of response. No. Sacrificial guy? No, not you. You go over the hill. Shit. More or less what we expected, though. You don't have infantry inside you. You can't move this terrain against these type of units anymore. Just won't work. As our commanding unit, by the way, maybe not the best idea to move it at the front of the army. Shit. That could have gone a lot worse. Okay, what else can you see? It could be that they have just infantry and anti-tank guns. If that's the case, this isn't too bad of a grouping to try to make progress. In some ways it's better than moving forward with the tanks. I do want to move close to the flags. These units are not there for show, so there has to be some. Yeah, they're probably quite good at this. Yeah, you cannot be the first to go in. Russians certainly have one big weakness with their anti-tank weaponry, is that they need to be, while it is effective, you need to have point blank range for it to be useful. In these type of scenarios, it doesn't really matter what our tanks are. Shermans, tankers, Panthers, Tigers, doesn't matter, they're all the same. You just need something that's armored, so you have to use your anti-tank weaponry to get rid of them. Kill as many as you can. Excellent. It's worthless now. Another worthless. Ooh. That's is it moving? I think I'd rather want to attack with the Panther this time. Crap. We might die. Fairly bad hit with the main gun. As in no hit. Need to bring in another tank here with infantry inside it. I don't think we can though. Doesn't matter. Tigers can do it. With or without any infantry. Ah yes, forgot about you. Let's take care of that. I don't want stragglers all over the place. I don't plan on leaving people behind, so for the most part at least we have to clean up properly before moving totally on. Okay, nothing happening here. Still doing fairly well. Nothing particularly surprising. Okay, what is happening here? Anti-tank gun. That's fine, fine, fine. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Still, we got an infantry unit fairly close to it. Excellent. Okay. We might make the lives for our tanks a little bit easier with this. So, guess it's all good. I doubt there's gonna be anti-tank guns here. Probably here too. Yes, that here she goes. Move forward, killing everything. Shit. Where did the shot come from? It was fairly close somewhere. There. Yes, and it's not a good spot to be in. Four guys, five guys, so half the squad gone. Still, I'd rather have the infantry take these shots than the tanks. And the tank is, the gun is gone. 2 casualties on it, and it already fired a couple of times, so yeah, it's not really doing anything. Tank gun destroyed. Excellent. Shit. Thanks. Ah, crap. Well, this isn't exactly a gigantic surprise. I knew there had to be a reason why we have so many tanks here in the first place. And shoot maybe once. Should take it. Take the shots. Okay. What do you see? I don't think I want to move forward. Now we have maybe one tank in slight danger. If we move forward, they'll have multiples, and I don't really know how much trouble we're in, really. What are our chances of hit being so low? Suppose we've been moving quite a bit. Not leaving you here though. Ooh, so it can see here. Well, that sucks. Okay, this is not good. Good at all. Still. It is what it is. Oh. Retreating crew. Excellent. And we're sort of routed. Which is less than good. Okay. I don't really have to connect these to anything. I mean, connect these two forces, have them join up. So we might as well just dump the infantry out fairly soon. Crap. Another anti-tank gun. You see. More anti-tank guns, actually. Yeah, just shoot as much as you can before you get slaughtered. And the crew fired too. That's bullshit. Either way, it's still a couple of less anti-tank guns that exist here, so it's good for our tanks. And the crew fires. Is gonna destroy the truck? No. Okay, these guys can secure these flags. The problem is they already secured a couple, so there might be a lot of trouble going their way, including tanks. Which is not a good thing. You think it might be, but no. Low bar. Nice. Couple of casualties. Nice suppression there. I don't dare to use up all the shots with the tanks anymore. Too risky with the enemy tanks now making appearance. We do need to... oh crap. We do need to cause some casualties on them. Not really, actually. Crap. We're dead. Fucking hell. Okay, things aren't exactly bad. We are making decent progress. Haven't really lost anything. I have to use up my shots. I can't stand next to a Soviet infantry group that has this level of weaponry. It's just asking for trouble at this point. At the same time, if they have any tanks and they decide to send them our way, we don't really have anything to counter them. But at least we started to take flags on both sides. That's I think that's important. This way, this group isn't the only one getting trouble sent their way. Yeah. Here come the tanks. Let's look at the situation. T-3485. It's about as good as it gets for a medium tank. Good gun, good armor. There's nothing really wrong with this, and it's relatively fast too. I see a KV here. I think I did. Sure where it fired from. Doesn't particularly matter. It's fair to say that there's probably tanks coming our way too. So we're more or less going to be sitting still here, holding our position. We have to. If there's anything being sent our way, yeah, we're gonna be painfully aware of it. Go there, drop the dudes. Yeah, just drop them. If they want to drive tanks here, fine. Drive tanks here. But we have capable anti-tank weaponry. Panzer Faust isn't exactly a guaranteed kill, but it is a very, very, very dangerous weapon for a tank at this era. Why didn't you just shoot? Because you're routed. Why are you routed? No. Anyway, kill the crew. Thank you. Ah, yes. Keep firing. Probably more of them coming our way. We'll see. I'm just gonna hold my position there. That's probably the best thing to do, really. Okay, let's suppress them now. I need to cause more casualties them, otherwise they'll just walk away from the fire and turn around. Okay, let's see what they have. More tanks. Yeah, I can see at least. Yeah, that's not the problem. More T-34s. Not quite sure how it would be best to fight those. They should have big enough of a gun that it comes through our defenses too. So this isn't going to be a click-click match. It's who hits kills. Which doesn't make much sense to rush the enemy blindly. You're going to hit a lot less, while the enemy is incredibly accurate. Maybe with more modern weapons it's probably not the same, because you can compensate for everything pretty much. So it's more of a, you're pretty much just as accurate even if you're charging the enemy. You're just, I'm not sure even, are you really that much harder to hit? I'm sure there's a difference, but I don't think it's massive anymore. I think, well, okay, we have a little bit of a hurry, but not much. Don't think we're still better off going forward systematically, trying to cause as much damage as we can. No real hurry, just keep moving forward, keep shooting. The reason I don't really want to press my luck moving forward is this isn't going to end even if we capture everything. It's about causing enough casualties on the other side to force the game to consider it. That's basically the fight considered finished. We just take the flags and can't inflict those casualties. This is just gonna keep going. So every kill matters. Who did? Excellent. Can't move through there. Everything's sort of stuck here. Okay. Ooh, they're sandwiching us. At least attempting to. As long as we hold our position, they have to rush forward. We'll be fine. I think we lost a tank. Not as to enemy fire, but enemy tanks, we can't see them, which means there could be a lot more there. Which means I'm not moving my ass with this group of 4. Yeah, keep pointing north. No. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Someone point south. So, we have a fairly strong hold on these places already. There's probably a couple of anti-tank guns there still. That's pretty much all there's gonna be. Holy crap. Ooh, KV-85. That's a problematic tank. I think that's another clickety tank. Yeah. Okay, this became a much more interesting mission. KV-85. It's pretty much like T3885. There's nothing particularly special about it. And more machine guns, but comparatively it's a slower version of the same thing. Much more expensive, and I don't think it's exactly better. So T34s85s would be my preferred choice. Anything happening here? Really? There wasn't all this much fighting here, so I'll be leaving I'll basically leave these troops here. Might send a couple of infantry scars to move forward, but not a lot. That's besides the point, though. Yeah, it looks like we have a tank fight on our hands. No, 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 no! Don't shoot at that. Not shoot at that. Now the fighting is happening at so short of a range that I don't think anyone can survive a hit, really. I mean, can't stop the hits anymore. It's just too close. So if you're gonna get hit, you're at least gonna take damage. These are crappier versions, not that dangerous. It's not to say that they can't destroy us, but they don't. Their guns are much smaller. With them, we might get clicks on the armor. Okay, it seemed to be less serious. I think we should at least relocate a little bit. Crap. Yeah, we got this. We got the first damage. They might have something coming our way. Doesn't particularly matter though. It's not gonna be enough. Oh shit. Now these bastards are holding position, are they? Ah, crap. Fine. Okay, we're in position, and the guys with the passengers move forward. Okay, I liked our position. We still have 5 turns left, so I think we won't have any trouble. Their counterattack, if it could have cheated a bit more, would have been probably made some kind of a real difference. Hmm. I think that's it. Yeah, 1288, Soviet 37. Decisive victory and minor losses. Um, uh, Potentially very nice mission. I was more or less expecting your typical delay mission, but if you if you'd overstretch yourself trying to push forward, you could have lost a couple of tanks carelessly to ambushes, then have a fairly long line of tanks when the enemy comes from north and south. So that could have been bad for you. At the same time, you can't just rush, more or less open terrain against an enemy tank position that's holding their place while you rush like a madman forward. You ain't gonna hit shit while they're gonna hit fairly reliably. You have to have some real advantage in quality or numbers before that works. Alternatively, some kind of artillery to pump smoke there so you can force things to go at close range. So yeah, if the tanks were with the tanks, you could have made a serious defense against the German tanks, but not when fought like that.